There is something about hockey that stirs the soul in every fan.
Laurier and Rempe sizing each other up. This started in warm-up.
It's not just the speed, the precision, or the athleticism. It's partly the raw, unfiltered emotion too.
Basket of what he had for breakfast. This went on.
Hockey fights aren't some sort of occasional flare-up. They're inlaid into the very fabric of the game.
Good credit. He knew it was coming. And against tough Brandon Newman, Lundqvist trying to stand up well.
Call them necessary evil or beautiful chaos, but these bouts are a spectacle as much as the game-winning goals.
And with that, the horn will sound and we will say hello.
From line brawls to personal duels, nothing gets the heart racing like seeing two players drop their gloves and go at it, man-to-man on the ice. Whether you're a purist or someone who revels in the chaos, you cannot help but acknowledge that fights in hockey have presented some of the most unforgettable moments in NHL history. 1. Matt Rempe versus Ryan Reaves, 2024. First up, we have a heavyweight showdown from 2024 between Rempe of the Rangers and the ever-feared Ryan Reaves of the Maple Leafs. Known as one of the league's toughest enforcers, Reaves stepped onto the ice with unparalleled confidence. He delivered powerful blows with precision, showcasing not just skill but sheer grit. You could feel the tension as fans anticipated the inevitable clash, and when it happened, it was nothing short of electrifying.
Again, goes in hard, just kind of rubs Camp, and Reaves has finally said he's had enough, and it's funny, he looks over to the bench.
2. Evander Kane versus Ryan Reaves, April 14, 2019. Now, let's rewind to April 14, 2019, when Evander Kane and Ryan Reaves faced off in a fiery encounter during Game 3 of the Western Conference first round.
Reaves game, though, you have to admire his toughness, because Ryan Reaves might be as tough as anyone in the NHL, but...
This was more than just a fight. It was a pivotal moment that ignited the rivalry. Post-game, Kane didn't hold back, referring to Reaves as the Muffin Man, questioning his toughness. The banter added fuel to an already blazing fire, proving that these matchups are about more than just fists. 4. Pittsburgh Penguins versus New York Islanders, February 2011. And speaking of legendary, let's not forget the chaos that erupted in February 2011 when the Penguins faced the Islanders.
With a roughing penalty, and now he is pounding away at Craig Adams. Overhand rights, undercuts, and Haley.
This game was a frenzy, featuring a jaw-dropping 346 penalty minutes. With 15 fighting majors and 21 misconducts, it was pure mayhem. Trevor Gillies and Eric Goddard found themselves in the thick of it, leading to suspensions and a $100,000 fine for the Islanders. The scoreboard might say 93, but it was the wild fights that stole the show.
You knew the Islanders were going to be...
with a cheap shot on Cuomo, so...
5. Matthew Tkachuk versus Zach Cashin, 2020. Fast forward to 2020, where another iconic battle unfolded between Calgary's Matthew Tkachuk and Edmonton's Zach Cashin. Tkachuk, known for his relentless hitting, ignited Cashin's fury with a couple of controversial checks.
Zach Cassian and Matthew Tkachuk with 3:25.
What followed was a scene straight out of a blockbuster film as Cashin launched himself at Tkachuk, turning the ice into a ring. The brawl sparked debates among fans and showcased the fierce passion that defines these Alberta rivals. 6. Scott Mayfield versus Ryan Lindgren, 2024. Now let's head back to September 2024, where the New York Islanders faced the Rangers in a preseason matchup. Scott Mayfield and Ryan Lindgren turned the heat up when Mayfield delivered a hard hit that ignited a full-blown fight. The crowd erupted as these two warriors traded punches, their tenacity echoing through the arena. This wasn't just a fight. It was a declaration of war in the ever-intense Islanders-Rangers rivalry. 7. Jeff Malott versus Liam O'Brien, 2024. Continuing the theme of fiery confrontations, We witnessed a remarkable showdown between Jeff Malott and Liam O'Brien during a preseason bout on September 23, 2024. Tensions escalated quickly when O'Brien's hard hit sparked Malott's protective instincts. What followed was a spectacular exchange of heavy punches, igniting the arena as fans rallied behind their fighters. The intensity of the rivalry set the tone for an exhilarating NHL season ahead. 8. Mason Marchment versus Brandon Duhaime 2023. As we shift to 2023, let's take a look at Mason Marchment and Brandon Duhaime. Their fight was a masterclass in resilience as they traded powerful blows while the crowd roared in approval. Marchment showcased his strength, but Duhaime wasn't about to back down. The relentless exchange kept fans on the edge of their seats, perfectly capturing the spirit of the competition that defines the NHL.
Unfortunately, I think we've got a couple of fans who threw something into the Dallas penalty.
9. Andreas Englund versus Marcus Foligno 2023. On February 15, 2023, sparks flew as Colorado's Andreas Englund faced off against Minnesota's Marcus Foligno. Known for his fighting prowess, Foligno wasted no time in dropping the gloves with Englund.
Foligno lands one, then goes to an uppercut. Englund and Foligno,
leading to a fast-paced, brutal brawl. Both players threw heavy punches, electrifying the crowd and reminding everyone of the intensity still present in today's NHL. This fight became a highlight, symbolizing the fierce competitiveness of the sport. 10. Anders Lee versus Tom Wilson 2020. Finally, we wrap up with a clash that epitomized playoff intensity. Anders Lee versus Tom Wilson on August 12, 2020. Tensions ran high as both teams battled for dominance in Game 1 of their first-round playoff series. When Wilson delivered a heavy hit, Lee charged in to defend his teammate, igniting an explosive fight. This moment encapsulated everything fans love about hockey: passion, rivalry, and the desire to protect one's own. These unforgettable clashes have etched their place in the history of hockey, proving that the NHL is about more than just goals and glory. It is a battleground where rivalries ignite, tempers flare, and passions run steep. The fights, rivalries, and emotional showdowns aren't just highlights. They're a testament to the heart and grit that define the game of hockey. As fans, we live for these electrifying moments that transcend the scoreboard, proving that in the NHL, every hit, every brawl, and every rivalry tells a story for the ages. Drop a comment below and let us know which league or rivalry you think is the most intense in NHL history. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more hockey madness.